I was just about to cut this garlic up. As you can see, it's just starting to sprout. But this is one of my garlics from last year, so they have lasted quite well. I don't think this one's shooting yet, but yeah, not very big, but they are quite strong. I can't remember what they are now, but hopefully we get bigger garlic this year with the cold weather we've had. There are a few of my onions that I've got left from last year as well. As you can see, that one's sprouting as well, but that's still quite firm. That one not so much, that's probably no good, but that one's all right. So yeah, they have lasted quite well, considering a lot of these bolted last year, as you can see by the big stem. But yeah, that one has started sprouting, but this one, not too bad. So I'll just get these chopped up as well, but I thought I'd just show you them as well while the garlic was here as well. Right, I've been chopping away, and I thought I'd show you this just in case you haven't seen it. But when your onion blows, let's see if I can get it in focus. Oh, you might be able to see on one of these actually. You see these bits? These are the stem to the flower. So that's what you don't want. You don't want that great big horrible stem thing going all the way through your onion like that. Well, not quite through, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what you don't want. Hello all, welcome back. Thanks for your comments, subs and likes. It's still pretty cold, but it isn't, or it hasn't been as frosty first thing in the morning. So yeah, it is starting to warm up a little bit. But I went to the stables around the corner from me yesterday, and there was one bag left. Normally there's 4, but yeah, they just put them out, and then everybody, or the first one that gets there first, picks what they want. There was one left, so I suppose I'm lucky just for that one. But I'll show you what's going on outside and what I'm going to do with that bag of manure. As you can see, it's not as frosty. The ground is starting to thaw out, but as you can see, strawberries aren't frozen no more, so that's good. But this is the bag of manure that I picked up. Looks like quite a lot of straw in there, so I'll get you set up and I'll tip it up in there, and you can see from there. Well, there was a lot more straw in that than what I thought there was. But hey, as you can see, it's got manure in it. The straw's only going to break down anyway, so that don't matter really. But the last one I've had, or the last few I've had a little bit of straw in and mostly manure. But never mind, better than nothing. This is the block from last week, still frozen. Solid. But yeah, still a bit cold at night, but not too bad. I was going to put some more of that hamster bedding in there, but because it's got so much straw in, I don't think I will bother. Right, yeah. As you can see, I've been chucking bits and bobs in there. This is starting to go down a little bit now, but really I could do with just mixing it up a little bit. So I think I'll get you on a tripod again and I'll give that a mix up. Right, now I've dug that over, you can see how much it's gone down now actually, now that I've trampled on it a little bit. But really, I need to get a cover on there. And I don't particularly want to use them 2 pallets, because I'm going to need them so I can make a retaining wall or something along there, because that is starting to collapse. And actually, we need that breeze block out of there as well. So I'm going to get that breeze block out and stack some of these other bricks and stuff, because there's a hole there obviously. That's why the brick's there. So I'll get that out, and then I'll put them bricks in there, because I'm going to need that for my step. Right, there is 2 of them underneath that slab as well, but they've just turned on the side, so they're not as high as them. But when I was pushing when I've been trying to push my wheelbarrow up and down here, when I've been coming this way, it's been too small and there isn't enough space for the wheel, so I can get up that one as well. So I'm probably, I'll be making the step quite wide out here somewhere, so that I can push my wheelbarrow up onto it. Then I can push the wheelbarrow up onto that step as well, because as I say, that's too small like that for the wheelbarrow. So I'll be doubling up on the size of that, I think. Right, I've moved a few more of them bricks up here, but what I want to do really is I've got some of this building sand over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill the old barrow up with them. 2, 4, 6, 7 bags. Probably not going to be enough, but we'll see what we can do. I'll do what I can with that, and if I have to get another couple, I'll get another couple. They're only a couple of quid each anyway. Well, they were the last time I bought them. I don't know how much they are now, but as you can see, I've got plenty more bricks if I need them as well. So I should have more than enough bricks and slabs at least, and some building sand to get a bit of it done. So I'll move these this building sand up the top there, put them on top of the bricks, and that's going to be it for the day, I think. Right, I never moved them building sand yesterday. So I'll do it today, I think. But I need to clear up all these bits of wood that need to be burnt, really. So hopefully I'll pick them up and get them in that bag or something, or get them out of the way at least, so I can get them building sand up the top. I had a look at this clematis just a minute ago. It doesn't look like the buds have been affected too much, to be honest, so hopefully the flowers on that will be all right. Yeah, that corner's still okay, but I'll take these building sand and put them up there. So let me get on there and do that. I managed to get most of them bits and bobs in there. Still got a few of them, but I need to get that burnt so I can get my wheelbarrow right up there now. So I'll just grab them and take them up to the top. I've got all of them bags of building sand up here. But I've got a bit of an idea for me to use some of this rubble I should say, but obviously it's more work for me really, but hey, if it gets rid of it and it's being used for something, then I'm good with that. What I think I'm gonna do is dig a little bit more out of this, not much, just a barrel or two to make it a bit deeper. Then I'm just gonna lay all of that hardcore down here, because really it should have a hardcore base, so I'm going to use all of them bits of hardcore I got down in here. I think it's like I say, I've got to dig this out a little bit more, I think, because that's going to be quite hard to get some of them bricks down deep enough. So yeah, a bit more of a job for me, but if it gets rid of them, then hey, it's all good, and it's being used for hardcore on this walkway, so it shouldn't sink. Right, my hands are freezing cold now, so I'm going to go in for a coffee, I think. What I think I'm going to do today is grab some of this rubble, or grab one of these bags, one of them, and put it down on this bit. I've got my sledgehammer, and hopefully when I've got it laid out a little bit, I can hammer it in a little bit, so it's like a hardcore base. So I'll get you set up on a time lapse and I'll get that going. As you just seen, I emptied that bag out and tapped it down with my sledgehammer. I might have to tap it down a little bit more just to get rid of the high little bits and stuff, but it's getting rid of all that stone and bricks and stuff, so I can just put my cement on top of that and lay my bricks and slabs on top of that as well, so then it's got like a hardcore base. But obviously I still need to do that half. I have still got this one, that one bag there, and there's like lots of bits and bobs around that I can chuck in there. So yeah, I'm not too bothered if I don't get all the way up here, but I just want to get rid of the hardcore. So yeah, at least it's being used. I put that other bag of rubble up there, as you can see. I need to tack that down still, so I'll do that off camera, and then I'll come back to you once all that lot's done. I never quite finished tapping this down yesterday, so I'll get and do this before I go to the shop and see what potatoes they've got for sale. But as you can see, I've got a few odd bricks and stuff as well. So yeah, if I find anything when I'm looking around or whatever, I'll just chuck it on here and tamp it down as we go. So it should be quite a nice firm base once it's all tampered down and everything. Right, I'll get this done. Right, I've finally finished tamping that down for now. It is quite solid actually. I'm getting to the limit of because it's a 7-pound sledgehammer, and I'm pretty much getting to the limit of where it can get down, to be honest. But it is quite solid. But like I say, over the next week or two, I'll give 5 minutes here, tamping down a little bit as we go, and then we're ready for the bricks and slabs to go on when the weather gets a little bit better then. Right, I'm going to the shop now to get my potatoes, so I'll see you in the shop. Right, I'm in my local Wilko, and as you can see they've got loads of onions, shallots and potatoes out now. So what we got, Pentolin Javelin, Swift, Rocket, Picasso, Williger, I think that is, King Edwards, Taziri, and Maris Pier. So I'm not sure which ones I'm going to get yet, but yeah, they are. I'm trying to see how much they are. Not sure yet. No, not sure. So, but anyway, let me grab like 2 or 3 packets and see what I get. I'll show you when I get home. Right, I've got my potatoes, so let me set you up. show you what I've got. I've got 2 packs. Right, this is my first one. This is my main crop, King Edwards. No guessing from where they're from, but other shops are available. 2 kilograms of main crop. They were £3 a pack. So I normally go to the range and get their little packs, but I thought I'd get like, well, a proper bag, if you want to call it that. So I'll get these open and I'll show you what they're like. They have started sprouting, so I'm gonna need to get them on the windowsill. But they don't look too bad, as you can see. Can you? They have started sprouting, so I'm going to put them on this tray and put them on my windowsill indoors. So, oh, that one looks a bit... Didn't mean to do that. Don't do that, because it'll bruise the potato and it'll start it rotting. That's one thing you don't want to do. Right, that's my first one. I'll get them all sorted the right way up and stuff in a minute. And this is my second one. These are Pentland Javelin first earlies. They're quite big actually, the first early potatoes, but you know, keep the label in the right box. These have sprouted a lot more earlier obviously, because they're first early potatoes, so they gonna definitely need to go in the windowsill. Look for the top. Ooh. Yeah, but yeah. That way up I'm going to put them. So let me get these sorted and then I'll come back to you and show you. This is what I've done. I've put them all in one tray. I was going to put them in 2, but I haven't really got a lot of space. So, as you can see, these are the first earlies, Pentland Javelin. They've started sprouting nice, so I've put them up properly. But the main crop haven't really started shooting yet. So, hopefully, I'll get these out first before these start shooting too much. If these start shooting a lot, then I'll have to put them in another mushroom tray for a little while. But we'll see how we go. So we've got King Edwards and Pentland Javelin. I've used the potato mesh to put there so that I know which one is which. That's it for this week. So thanks for watching, commenting and subbing. If you haven't subbed yet, bell's down in that corner. Click on the bell, click on all, and you'll get my notifications. Right, see you next Saturday. Bye.